Hello everybody, welcome back to another episode of Classics with Courtney, and today I'm going to be looking at the loose biopic of Annette Kellerman, $1 Million Mermaid, released in 1952, starring Esther Williams and co-starring Victor Mature and Walter Pidgeon. Our story opens as we see young Annette, played by Donna Corcoran, watching the young girls dance.
You mustn't be envious of the others. I know how much you'd like to be out there with them, playing and dancing. But music can be the source of happiness, too. It's given me great happiness.
Yes, Daddy.
That's my girl.
Donna would end up playing with Esther Williams the year later in Dangerous When Wet as Katie's younger sister. I thought that was cool trivia. Annette disappears and her frantic father goes and finds her swimming.
Annette! Annette, what are you doing?
Hello, Daddy!
Annette, you come right back here. Come right back here. Annette, my baby, in heaven's name, whatever possessed you? You might have drowned.
I can't drown, Daddy,
And why not?
because I've learned to swim.
Is this where you've been coming every day?
Yes.
Darling, I've got to be very cross with you. You know what the doctor said, that your legs would never be strong enough for what other children do.
But my legs are strong. The strongest they've been since I was 6. I can even walk better. And without my braces. Watch. Swimming can't hurt me. How can anything hurt when it makes you feel so good?
By your victory today, Miss Kellerman, you attain permanent possession of this trophy, emblematic of the Amateur Freestyle Championship of New South Wales.
Thank you.
This is getting to be a habit, Annette. What do you do with all these cups?
They're crowding Dad right out of his study.
Two thoughts. One, I love the relationship between Annette and her father played by Walter Pidgeon. He's just so sweet and lovable, and you can just really feel that the chemistry between him and his daughter are just really sweet, and it's just, I love the casting. Two, I get it, dramatic license, Hollywood, all that jazz. However, in real life, Annette did swim at a young age, but both her parents were okay with it. In fact, I believe the doctor actually told them that swimming would help her legs. So this is completely inaccurate to what happened in real life. Annette and her father leave for England and both meet James Sullivan, played by Victor Mature, and his partner, Doc Cronell, played by Jesse White.
I'm closing the conservatory. The few pupils we have left hardly pay expenses.
Dad.
Now, we're not charity cases yet. I wrote my old friend Thomas Crocker of the Crocker Conservatory in London. He's offered me a post as his assistant. It's a big move for both of us, I know, but there are times when we have to make decisions, and this is the biggest decision of my life.
Are you bound for London, too?
Yes, if this boat ever gets there.
It's my daughter's first visit. She's going to study for the ballet.
Oh, in honor of that, you must be my guest at Sydney's opening. Look me up personally, no charges.
Well, that's very kind of you.
Just ask for Jimmy Sullivan, James Sullivan, proprietor of Sullivan's Wonder Show.
I'm Frederick Kellerman, and this is my daughter, Annette.
Annette Kellerman.
You're the swimmer.
Uh-huh.
Saw your picture in the paper.
Oh, that was an awful picture.
My daughter has just won the Amateur Freestyle Championship of New South Wales. Set a new record in the presence of 2,000 people.
Yeah.
But you did.
While I do love this movie, and I love the fact that Esther Williams is the star in this movie, I do have an opinion that mostly sides with the real Annette in her opinion. Annette Kellerman looked around the set and nodded her approval. "This is very accurate," she said. "This is what backstage at the Hippodrome was like." The two of us posed for a photo, and then I asked, "How do you feel about me playing your life?" There was an awkward silence. "Do you have a problem with that question?" I asked. "It's not that," she finally answered in a pronounced down-under accent. "It's just that I wish you were Australian. I'm the only swimmer in the movies, Miss Kellerman. I'm all you got." I know, she said. I wasn't sure she ever approved. She stayed and watched the shooting for a bit, and then left. I thought she'd maybe come to the premiere, but I never saw her again. Now, this is kind of what I was thinking about dealing with the casting of this movie. Yes, Esther is right. She was the only star at that time that could swim and look gorgeous doing it. However, Esther at that time was a newcomer. Okay, not at that time the movie was being made, but she was the only swimmer on the set. And how did she get the part of every movie that she ever got? Because she did the Aquacade, and someone in the studio saw her and wanted her. So, technically, if you think about it, all you really had to do, thinking of the studio back then, was you find a great swimmer who has an Australian accent. It would literally be the same story as Esther Williams, except Esther Williams is American. Just saying here. It doesn't mean that Esther is a bad casting choice. It just means that you could have went that route. And in my opinion, I would have rather seen Esther Williams portray Gertrude Ederle rather than Annette Kellerman. Unfortunately for Annette's father, the teaching falls through and Annette does what she can to earn money. One afternoon, James and Doc make an offer for Annette to swim 6 miles to Greenwich and earn money. Annette then has a whole other idea.
You thought maybe if you'd be interested in, making a little money.
Money? How?
Well, the idea I had in mind was to swim down the Thames. Maybe 5 or 6 miles, ending up at the carnival. We'd follow you in a rowboat, of course.
And if Sidney could swim, we wouldn't be bothering you.
We'd pay you £5 and 50% of the first day's proceeds.
Well, if you're going to stage a swim, why don't you make it a real one?
What do you mean?
Well, that 6 miles won't impress anybody, but 26 miles might.
Ready, honey? Good luck, honey.
Good luck, Annette.
Well, Sidney, here we come.
How do you feel?
I could swim 50 miles in this current.
Save your strength, honey. You'll need it when we hit the tides. Stick it on. Good girl. Good girl.
She's not hungry.
She never made Greenwich. There's a strong tide coming in.
She'll make it. She'll make it. It's my daughter, you know. She's my daughter.
Your daughter?
Yeah.
Annette becomes more tired, but is determined to make it to Greenwich.
That's enough, honey. Come on aboard.
I'll make it.
Don't be silly. There's always another time.
No, no.
You'll kill yourself fighting this tide.
I can't give up now. I just can't.
Greenwich. It's Greenwich. We're just about a mile away. Do you think you can hold out, honey?
I'll make it. I know I could.
Daily Express!
Can you answer a few questions?
Can you hold it for a picture, Miss Kellerman? Just a
Miss
moment.
Kellerman, please,
That's
please.
fine. Oh, just
Miss
like
Kellerman
that.
is exhausted.
Give her a chance to catch her breath.
James then has an idea to use Annette for his own water attraction.
I propose to stage a show, our own show, a water carnival.
A water carnival?
Why not? It's something brand new. We get a tank and we charge admission. Our own private ocean. Oh, I can see it now. The people flocking to see the gorgeous mermaid from down under. I see something beautiful, something graceful. A ballet. That's it. A water ballet. Set the music.
Everybody has the world's greatest idea for the Hippodrome.
Well, mine isn't the world's greatest, Mr. Harper, but it's a colorful and exploitable package.
Oh, it's good. It's one of the best I've heard. And I compliment you on your showmanship. But I can't use it.
You can't use it. But
I simply daren't risk it on an unknown girl.
unknown. Take a look at these clippings.
They're impressive. They're very impressive. But it happened in London. In New York, the story was just a squib. I can't build a whole show around a swimmer.
Annette gets an idea of how to make money, and unfortunately, things go downhill fast.
I was just thinking. In London, we swam down the Thames to get publicity, and that worked pretty well, now didn't it?
Keep talking.
Well, suppose we did the same thing here. A marathon swim from somewhere, anywhere.
Not anywhere. From Revere Beach. Oh, baby, I knew we were a team from the first time I saw you.
Wake up! Did you see that? Her legs are bare.
Don't worry about anything. Just start the swim.
All I expect you to do, miss, is cover yourself up.
Come on, Jimmy, let's get out.
Not on your life. You've done nothing wrong, and I won't let anyone intimidate you.
Just a minute. Just a moment.
Indecent exposure. Hell for trial. Oh, those hypocrites. Sanctimonious, blue-nosed hypocrites.
Bravo. I said bravo. This tempest over a bathing suit, it's medieval. It should be exposed to the world, and I, for one, intend to see that my daughter stays and fights this thing through.
Here, here. Atta boy, Pop. It's high time American women showed they had some skin.
It's up to you, darling. You can pay the fine and leave Boston tonight, or you can stay and accept the challenge.
Indecent. Tell those reporters to come up. I'll give them a story. Bathing suit and all.
This is true, and if I'm not mistaken, this possibly could be a reason why MGM wanted to make the movie. However, I have some other things to say about this. Annette was arrested for indecency, and the story takes place in the early 1900s. And she also did redesign the suit to make it more decent for the public, but also help her in her swimming career. Although Annette was arrested, she was never treated like she was stupid or didn't know what she was doing. And that's kind of what I want to talk about, and I want to refer you to a more recent movie. Young Woman and the Sea, released by Disney in 2019, was an excellent film and one of their best in decades. Unfortunately, the film also had to shove their agenda by painting most of the men as evil as possible, with the exception of 3. And even then, only 1 was fully supportive throughout the entire movie. And that story took place in 1925. If I'm wrong about this, then I am wrong. If men were really that hard on Trudy, then the same would have been extended to Annette. And as much as I love both $1 Million Mermaid and Young Woman and the Sea, I think that's the thing. $1 Million Mermaid is a loose biopic. And although there's a lot of stuff in it that is not true, Young Woman and the Sea, in my opinion, is a little bit more offensive by painting men as mean or as idiotic as they can make them, making women more stronger. I would rather prefer a loose biopic that still did a decent job on the character rather than preaching to me about your own agenda. Annette faces a judge and offers a compromise.
You see, I've been swimming in competition all my life, and the only way I've been able to compete successfully is by wearing a man's one-piece racing suit. After all, sir, you can't deny me my right to swim, can you?
Certainly not.
Well, do the authorities object to the one-piece bathing suit or to the fact that the limbs are not entirely covered?
I see no reason to base any decision on the number of pieces in an article of clothing.
Well, then perhaps I could suggest a compromise.
Proceed.
Thank you. This is the original racing suit, except that I've sewn some stockings on the bottom and a jersey on the top. As you can see, this will cover the entire body except the forearms and the head.
I consider that shocking, Your Honor.
I consider it very ingenious. Is it my understanding that any further swimming appearances will be made in a bathing suit of that nature?
Yes, Your Honor.
Case dismissed.
James and Annette go through with their water attraction, which works out very well.
Miss Kellerman will now demonstrate the various swimming strokes. The breaststroke. The overarm stroke. For the first time in America, the trudgeon stroke. This stroke was used by Miss Kellerman when she made her sensational swim in the Thames River in London, England.
While preparing for a nice surprise for Annette, she ends up having a different idea, which doesn't please Jimmy.
What kind of a tour?
Well, he's offered me a great deal of money and a 10-week guarantee just to do a series of lectures.
Yes, indeed. I see Miss Kellerman in a very dignified presentation, giving a lecture on the body beautiful. Perhaps even a little ballet appropriate to the subject.
Aldrich, I think it's about time that you learn to enjoy water.
Jimmy! Jimmy, stop that!
All right, here you.
Jimmy, let go of him, let go!
All right, run along, Sonny, and take your gauze drapes with you.
Jimmy, how dare you? Mr. Aldrich, I'm terribly sorry. Go over there and sit down.
Annette, put on your suit. The show starts in 20 minutes.
After all we're doing is capitalizing on a lot of cheap bathing suit publicity.
Well, what do you think this Aldrich thing is anyway? All he's trying to do is cash in on the same dodge, a ballyhoo that I arranged.
You arranged?
Sure, who do you think got that cop to arrest you?
Oh, no, Jimmy, you didn't.
Didn't I?
Can you stand there? What about all that talk of a crusade and...
Bunk. Who cares what a lot of females wear on the beach? As long as I can keep you in a one-piece bathing suit. Baby, you're a swimmer. You belong in the water. Wet, you're terrific. Dry, you're just a nice girl who ought to settle down and get married.
Thank you very much for the advice. One thing I know for sure. If and when I do get married, it will never be to a cheap, stubborn flea circus proprietor.
Annette and her father get some good news that includes a deal in New York, and Annette goes to tell Jimmy only to find that he had left for Florida.
It's from the New York Hippodrome.
New Hippodrome policy will feature great specialty. Can you come to New York to discuss deal? Alfred Harper. Oh, Dad, the New York Hippodrome.
Yes.
Hello, Andy.
Well, what are you doing here? I thought you were on your way to Florida with Mr. Solomon.
Florida?
That's what he said. You mean you didn't know?
Oh, yes, of course I knew, Andy. How stupid of me.
Annette and her father then go on to New York. Poor Esther went through several mishaps while working at MGM, and that scene is no different. I forced a smile for the camera and swam-dived from that tiny platform. Hurtling down, I muttered a silent, "Oh crap." I suddenly realized what was going to happen next. The gold crown on my head, instead of being made with something pliable like cardboard, it was lightweight aluminum, a lot stronger and less flexible than my neck. I hit the water with tremendous force. The impact snapped my head back. I heard something pop in my neck. I knew instantly I was in big trouble. While doing a water ballet performance, Annette's father has a heart attack.
What is it? What's the matter? Dad!
Again, another accident that poor Esther had to deal with. She said in her book that being in that clam, she got tired and actually started to fall asleep. And it took the people behind the glass on microphones to keep talking to her and yell at her in order for her to wake up. That girl went through a lot. Annette gets a visit from Doc in hopes that she will help Jimmy from doing something stupid.
Well, that's why I'm here. I hate to bother you, Annette, but somebody's got to talk him out of that thing.
What thing?
That bug house air race. He's got his eye on that $50,000 pot and...
Doc, Jimmy? Oh, you mean he's going to fly to California?
Well, he's going to try. You should see in what. You can't even steer the thing. You swing it around with ropes over your shoulders.
Oh, Doc, he'll smash himself to pieces.
That's what I've been trying to tell him. But you know that, Sullivan. I just thought maybe there was something you could figure out.
Jimmy Sullivan, I don't care what happens to you, but, well, Doc is a friend of mine, and I forbid you to take him on this flight.
See what I mean? Greatest lecture of her day.
You heard me. I'm not going to have them finding Doc's broken body, crushed and mangled somewhere in the Rocky Mountains.
Ah, that's very sweet of you, baby. But you don't have to worry about Doc. He's not leaving the ground. He's driving the emergency repair car.
Here's a summons, Mr. Sullivan. Your flying machine and all equipment has been attached.
What? Go away.
Sorry, it's a court order.
Court order for what?
Non-payment of money owed to Annette Kellerman.
I had an accounting of all the books while you ran the concession. Among other items, there's one marked $200 personal. You'll have to explain that.
Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Here's the item. You can sell it somewhere.
Okay, Doc, let's go. Clear the field, lady.
After a year, Annette accepts a marriage proposal from Alfred Harper, played by David Bryan. They both head to Hollywood to make a picture, and she meets Jimmy, who has another idea up his sleeve for him and Doc.
Yeah. Rebel, you getting married?
Yes.
Good idea. It's about time you start raising a family of little swimmers. Congratulations.
Thank you.
All the luck in the world, Annette.
Well, we're not taking the big jump until Annette finishes her picture.
Well, you making a picture, huh?
Yes, Neptune's daughter.
Good. Glad to hear it. It's a great future. As a matter of fact, I got some picture plans myself. Got a new star signed up. He's on the train.
Burglar. Pretty girl. He certainly is clever. Clever? You haven't seen 1/10 of his bag of tricks. And remember this, no overhead, no salary, no expenses other than his food. And it's not going to cost you one dime. I'm going to cut you in simply for being a good sport.
Well, I can't very well put you off in the middle of the desert.
Annette gets ready to make her picture and an accident occurs.
The glass is splitting! Get her out of there! Look out! Miss Kellerman, get her out of there! Get her out of there! Get on
The doctor tells Annette's fiancé and Jimmy that she may not be able to walk again, and Jimmy consoles Annette.
Annette, darling.
Jimmy.
Baby, don't let it get you, please. That doctor, he may know medicine, but there's lots of things about people he doesn't know. He doesn't know about a little girl in a small inlet back in Australia. They told her the same thing, too. He doesn't know how she hobbled every day to the water, learning to swim before she could walk. How she became the greatest aquatic star in the world. Oh, there's lots of things the doc doesn't know, including what I once told you. Wet, you're terrific. Dry, you ought to marry some guy and settle down.
As for you, I don't know why you should get this kind of a break. You don't rate it. You struck gold once and never had the sense to stake a claim. You're a crazy, vagabond Irishman with both feet planted firmly in midair. But you're what the doctor ordered. Just see that you make her happy. This doesn't belong to me.
It doesn't belong to you either.
That was Million Dollar Mermaid, and once again I would rank this as one of Esther's best films. This is the only biopic she'd ever done, and I think she did a really decent job. The casting is great, the story is wonderful, and I love the cast. Not to mention she does have great chemistry with Victor Mature. The only problem I have with this movie is that it is not historically accurate to the real Annette. However, it is an entertaining movie, and I guess that says a lot. I also want to bring up once again Young Woman and the Sea. I noticed two similarities that might be a little obscure, but I still want to bring it up. Number one, both this and Young Woman and the Sea use one particular song for most of the movie. In this, it's Let Me Call You Sweetheart, and in Young Woman and the Sea, it's Ain't We Got Fun. Number two, both this one and the last movie have a scene dealing with our lead swimming, and there's a boat coming towards them. In Million Dollar Mermaid, she swims around it, and in Young Woman in the Sea, she swims under it. I just thought that was kind of interesting. Makes me wonder if they actually saw Million Dollar Mermaid and took a little inspiration for Young Woman in the Sea. Any thoughts? And that wraps up my review of Million Dollar Mermaid. Let me know in the comments below if you have seen this movie, and did you like it? Did you not like it? What do you think of the whole real life inaccuracies and even the accuracies that they do manage to put in? Let your requests also down below as well, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye! Have a great and wonderful day.